Hello everyone, it's the Iris Emerald, and here my collab partner, Misty Waterflower.
Hello there.
And today we are doing commentary time on Carmenrider's video, for having the problems in it.
That and, they have affinity towards me, which has problems. Number 1, if you play silver, gold, crystal or remake versions, I clearly have a boyfriend, as in other words I am straight, not lesbian nor bisexual. Number 2, they have feelings towards a 10-year-old anime me, and that's very concerning, like how the name of Kyogre is YouTube. Let Carmenrider's lolicon addiction slide. Iris?
I don't know, but enough meltdown and let's begin with the video.
First of the video title, Ace Trainer Liam is an anti what? Ace Trainer Liam is an anti what? What is he anti towards?
Why? I don't get it. What does it mean? What does it mean?
You see what you do, DHX? These cutie marks drive us up the wall.
Seriously, why did they put anti in the title of the video and never refer to what anti to?
I don't know, but for now, let's watch the video to know the answer.
Sorta. I thought it was Liam. You're both correct. The person is named Ace Trainer Liam.
You were saying, sister.
The video is titled Pokemon What the F Moment Season 1 Episode 15. Battle aboard the St. Anne. Ash trades Butterfree for Raticate.
That's interesting, but is there a reason we're skipping episode 1 through 14? Well, just look at the thumbnail. Oh, it's another ad tie! Though him putting Miss Santa Bikini in the thumbnail is very ironic to his overall message. I guess it's only not gross when you put it in your thumbnail for attention. Unlike you, our thumbnail doesn't shame the viewer for being into Misty.
Did we forgot to mention that Carmenrider has thumbnails of over-sexualized of characters who are 12 and 16 years old, technically 5 years old if you check when Jenny Wakeman was builded.
Oh, he's British. Great. Don't the Brits have actual problems that they should be talking about that aren't just getting offended at fictional content? Perhaps the grooming gang issue that the police are actively trying to silence people over? Then again, if Jimmy Savile is anything to go off, seeing children being is probably just another Tuesday for them. They will complain up, down, left, right, BA, and start about Trump when Keir Starmer is just as bad, if not worse.
That's the fault of the government who let those freaks run wild, not the citizen, you daft. Also, I like that you skipped Liam's 14 videos to show that you didn't watch them. For example, this.
So we find out that the student who leads the bullying that's being carried out under the guise of helping beginners learn is actually a girl, to which Brock responds, "She can violate my rights if..." Do you want to finish that sentence, Brock? What was that you were about to say about an underage girl?
So tell me,
why did you skip Liam's videos?
including the one where he's disgusted by a act in anime.
Carmenrider. Everybody, Ace Trainer Liam here, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Pokemon WTF Moments. And I know, in the last episode, I had a little bit of blonde hair dangling down from my beard, but look, very fortunately for me, I have a lovely, beautiful blonde girlfriend, and sometimes when I hug her and stuff, you know, maybe hair gets caught in my beard, maybe I don't notice when I turn the camera on.
You calling it hugging doesn't make it any less TMI.
Who the f starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Between my bad eyesight and how far I am from the camera and the viewfinder and whatever's down there in the corner that I'm looking at on the screen, can't see if there's a tiny hair-thin hair, would you believe, on my beard, so...
Lint rolls are very important, but they don't always do the trick. I also have a very fluffy black and white border collie, which means lots of white fur, so if ever you see a little bit of dog hair or a little bit of Sophie's hair on me in a video, just don't worry about it, just know that I'm living my best life.
At the risk of sounding like a Redditor, r/I have sex.
Excuse me, the f did you just say?
Lint rolls are very important, but they don't always do the trick. I also have a very fluffy black and white border collie, which means lots of white fur, so if ever you see a little bit of dog hair or a little bit of Sophie's hair on me in a video, just don't worry about it, just know that I'm living my best life.
At the risk of sounding like a Redditor, r/I have sex.
Not okay.
That leaves only 9 evolutionary lines of Pokemon they could potentially meet along the way, and Is it really worth getting that excited about?
That doesn't really make it less interesting. After all, if Tentacle and Vapor Eon are in that lineup, we can only imagine the kind of epicness that will go on that ship. Especially since we're bringing Misty along. Lots of hugging, if you will.
Oh, no. Don't tell me they are obsessed with the Vaporeon meme that Kapai Pasta user just did?
Oh, come on now, what possibly go wrong? I really shouldn't say that line to jinx it.
So is Jessie just really skilled at concealing her natural hair under a wig cap, or did she actually dye her hair orange purely for this bit?
That's the joke.
It's not a joke, because Jessie and James are disguised as schoolgirls to try to steal Pokemons from their trainers.
Not to mention, even YouTuber point out that a wig can contain a lot of hair under that cap.
Are all of you sure this is a good idea?
Whoa, that looked like her head Medusa'd back to normal.
Well, clearly you've never cosplayed before because those wig caps can hold a lot of hair.
Direct quote from Ash. Do you know anybody who says radical anymore? Not really, but apparently nowadays we say poggers, which is apparently supposed to be better.
Just be thankful they aren't saying 6'7". Also, people do still say radical. Unfortunately, the only place you hear it nowadays are from ADS-infected leftists and mainstream media.
That's a nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the up.
Cool! Never open your mouth again.
Oh, so you do use a clip of another YouTuber video. Then why didn't you use Rob Equestria video to make point wig cap size capability?
Not to mention you using Caddy's video as a response scene, while ignoring the fact that Caddy is also a Brit as well. And yet, I never seen you calling him evil for being a Brit, like you did with Liam. So what gives? You think all Brits are evil or not?
Build your bridge and get over it.
Direct quote from Giovanni.
I'm totally disgusted watching you fail me when I expect total perfection. Perfection, like this Persian.
Dude, I was about to give you all the credit in the world for that evil-sounding voice distortion, but that pun just ruined all credibility you have as an imposing authority figure.
The heroes can't be the only ones cracking wise.
Oh, okay, that was random, because we checked the episode and protagonist didn't crack a joke in it, so I may ask, where did you get that protagonist making cracking jokes from exactly?
So the whole cruise is basically a scam, and Team Rocket have taken over the ship, and once the ship is out at sea, all the grunts will come out and steal the Pokemon trainers' Pokemon. It seems like a good plan until you realize that all those Pokemon trainers probably have some modicum of skill in using their Pokemon. Not only that, but the sheer amount of Pokemon trainers that are guests on the cruise definitely outnumber the number of Team Rocket grunts posing as staff, so they're massively outnumbered and probably massively outgunned. So if a fight breaks out, Team Rocket definitely won't stand a chance. How have they not seen this?
Wouldn't it be foolish to fight with Pokemon if that's the thing people are trying to steal?
These are the YouTuber who covered Ace Trainer Liam?
Pretty much so.
Direct quote from the kid on the left. Look at the flame on my Charmander. There's orange mixed in with red. Of course there is. It's fire.
Fire can be blue sometimes. You should know this as Mega Charizard X exists. No, you ain't.
Ash's Butterfree successfully used a Stun Spore, and just as Ash is about to tell it to Whirlwind the Raticate, the guy just steps in, takes his Raticate and goes, how about we call this a draw? In what universe is a forfeit a draw?
That's the joke. The guy is saving his ego.
According to the Magikarp salesman, Magikarp lay 1,000 eggs at a time. Mine only ever lay eggs one by one. What am I doing wrong?
That's the joke. He's scamming James.
The Magikarp salesman explains that if James buys one Magikarp, he can breed up to 1 billion Pokemon and make billions of dollars. Never once does James question why that man himself isn't a billionaire.
That's the joke.
The Raticate trainer's partner says friendship is beautiful, and then Brock chimes in with, yeah, let's start a friendship right now. Pokemon, teaching your kids the wonders of overstepping boundaries.
How many times are we gonna have to say, that's the joke?
Alright, I get it!
Alright, we get. Liam didn't get the fact it's a joke, but if you keep saying it's just a joke over and over again, it's getting annoying.
And I thought that's just a joke because comment is getting dumber these days.
So all the trainers' Pokemon are taking it in turns to stack themselves into unnecessary species-specific pyramid formations to use their signature moves all at once. But it's starting to get really dangerous. Don't forget you're in the middle of the ocean, lads.
I wouldn't be too concerned with blowing up a terrorist organization's boat.
And let's innocent people who are on board die on said terrorist boat. Are you insane with that?
Yeah, I think I need a restraining order from Carmenrider for that.
So a huge storm threatens to mess this ship up royally, and all Ash can do is worry about trading back his Butterfree. Selfish.
Being concerned about your friends is selfish now, apparently.
Oh, so you do concern about innocent safety, huh? Well, I guess that butterfly life is a lot more important than people on that boat getting killed by explosions. And we gonna ended. Final thoughts. Carmenrider, what the is wrong with you? You have feelings towards 10-year-old anime me, which is creepy, and making comments is corny as cinema sins.
Secret keeping saying it's a joke comment are getting annoying and doesn't answer the question Liam is asking.
Not to mention they are blaming citizens of Brit for what the government did. As well saying they want to a dog because of a Reddit and a copy-pasta meme. Which is disgusting, Carmenrider.
And with that said and done, we will rank your video F-. Now if you excuse me, I'm gonna have a restraining order so Carmenrider won't have any bright idea about me and my anime counterpart.
Same with me, sister.